Oh, welcome everybody, it's me, that one guy from one place at that one time, JGorm110, and welcome to day 34 of the NHL 24 predicts the NHL season. Now, yesterday we had a bunch of games played, so I'm going to pull up our graphic from yesterday's thumbnail to just go over real quick. We predicted that Detroit would win, and that's correct. We predicted that Winnipeg would win, that is incorrect. We predicted that Boston would win, that's incorrect. We predicted that Tampa Bay would win, that's incorrect. We predicted that Toronto would win, which is correct. We predicted that Calgary would win, that's incorrect. We predicted that Nashville will win, that's incorrect. We predicted that Colorado would win, that is incorrect. We predicted that Edmonton would win, which that's correct. And we predicted that Los Angeles would win, which that's incorrect. So now our record is at 110 and 111. So we're now under 500. So with that, let's go on ahead and get to our first game of the day between the Florida Panthers and Chicago Blackhawks. So see you all in Florida. Welcome to Merritt Bank Arena in Sunrise, Florida, where we have our next battle, or our first battle of the day, between the Chicago Blackhawks and the Florida Panthers. As we go down the center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 30 seconds up between Chicago and Florida, as the Blackhawks have a 6-2 lead against the Panthers, and are looking very much likely to win this game. But Florida could spoil a little bit of victory by scoring a goal here. But Athanasiou is in control and dumps it down into the Florida zone. It's hit against the wall. Athanasiou still gets control, poked out of his possession. Mikola gives it to Barkov. He gets poke-checked. Mikola gives it all the way down to Reinhart. He tries to get around. Doesn't work. And it's over. And so with that, let's go on ahead and get to our next game down in Minnesota between the Dallas Stars and the Minnesota Wild. So we'll see you all in St. Paul. Welcome to Xcel Energy Center in St. Paul, Minnesota, where we have our next battle of the day between the Minnesota Wild and the Dallas Stars. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 30 seconds left between Dallas and Minnesota as the Stars just tied the game. It's now 3-3. Seguin gets the goal. So now with 27 seconds to go, the game is tied at 3. So we're going to stick to this action until someone breaks the tie. As Suter loses control, Hartman now has it. He's trying to fight someone. Get that dispersion. Down to Kaprizov. He's rushing into the zone. Doing some moves. Loses it. Zuccarello has control. Kaprizov takes a shot and misses the net. Heiskanen gives it down. Freaking out. Pass down to Robertson. Less than 5 seconds to go. Dumps it down. And we are going to overtime. Here we are with overtime between the Dallas Stars and the Minnesota Wild. With that, we'll see you all in the final seconds. Going in himself, he takes a shot. It's blocked. Hartman, get it down to Kaprizov. He gets hit. Robertson gets control, keeps it in, get it down the Hintz, and he scores! And so with that, let's go ahead and get to our next game down in New York between the Columbus Blue Jackets and the New York Islanders. Rangers. So see you all in New York. Welcome to Madison Square Garden in New York, where we have our next battle of the day between the New York Rangers and the Columbus Blue Jackets. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 30 seconds left between New York and Columbus, as the Rangers have a 7-2 lead against the Jackets and are looking pretty good to win this game with immense dominant fashion. As the Jackets are looking to score here, but it's pushed out. Kreider's in control. Get it down. Tripping penalty is going to be called. Face-off inside the Jacket zone. Won by the Rangers. Fox gets it down to Zibanejad. He slap shot, doesn't work. He regains control, tries to pass it, doesn't work. It's dumped out, but now Fox, and now it's dumped out. And that's it. With that, let's go ahead and get to our next game down in Montreal between the Vancouver Canucks and the Montreal Canadiens. So we'll see you all in Montreal. Welcome to Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, where we have our next battle of the day between the Montreal Canadiens and the Vancouver Canucks. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 30 seconds left between Vancouver and Montreal, as both of these teams are tied at 4, so of course we're going to stick to this action until someone breaks the tie. As Newhook takes a shot, it's blocked by Demko. Joshua held against the wall, dumps it down. Picked up by Suter. Get it down to Bolivari. To Cole. They're looking to score the goal and not go to overtime. Joshua takes a shot and scores! And it's now 5-4 Vancouver as he gets the goal. So now with 8.5 seconds to go, Vancouver's in the lead and they win the faceoff. Kuzmenko gets in, goes around a man, takes a backhand shot, and Allen will hold. Faceoff down, and that is over. And so with that, let's go ahead and get to our next game down in Anaheim between the San Jose Sharks and the Anaheim Ducks. So we'll see you all in Anaheim. Welcome to Honda Center in Anaheim, California, where we have our final game of the day between the Anaheim Ducks and the San Jose Sharks. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 30 seconds up between Anaheim and San Jose, as both of these teams are tied at 3. So of course we're going to stick to this action until someone breaks the tie. As Lyabushkin get it to Minstikov, and he gets hit at the blue line. Bordleau in control, trying to find someone. Barbanov gets it down the Ferrero. Goes into the zone, trying to score, to not go into overtime. Gets pressured and loses the puck. And we are going to overtime. Welcome to overtime number 1 between the San Jose Sharks and the Anaheim Ducks. With that, we'll see you all in the final seconds. Have it. He's rushing in. Get it down. Zegras scores! And that is it for today. Check back in tomorrow to see if these predictions were right. And anyways, it is me, that one guy from the place at that one time, Jgorm110, and I will see all of you tomorrow.